Hi, my name is Oasis Hernandez, and this is a spoken word poem entitled Finding Beauty in God Alone. I remember playing soccer with my team. I was the only girl, and I had been taught by the world that I was weaker and meeker, that if I fell down and cried, the big boys would be penalized. I remember walking around my own home, and my unsaved father, who didn't understand the power of his words, mentioned something about how much weight I had gained. And because I had been hypnotized and was mesmerized by the lies the media had beautified, I cried. How can we blame society when we are society? Because I see humans but no humanity. When did I stop feeling beautiful? Because if I remember correctly, and I remember distinctly, I'm sure there's a psalm that discredits our misery. A poem of some biblical proportions that reminds us to find us not in the world, but in the kingdom of the Holy One, the only one in whom our beauty is found, the one who solely picks us up off of our quicksand ground and places us back in the ring, waiting for the next round. We have no reason to think we're not beautiful enough, good enough, special enough, because we were made by the only one who is beautiful enough and good enough and special enough. We have God's signature in our DNA. And when we look in the mirror out of jealousy, Satan feeds us lies that say you're fat, you're ugly, you suck. The question is not how many times have I heard those things, but how many times have I said those things to myself? Because it hurts more when it's our own voice echoing back the word vomit we've allowed ourselves to believe. Will we allow our demons to win? Will we let a devil, our self-love, twist and spin? Because if I'm not mistaken, God wasn't faking when He made us beautifully and wonderfully. And I will shout, because my soul knows that right well. Do you? Because I'm pretty sure that the God who breathed the stars into existence didn't make any mistakes. Those freckles you hate, they're skin stars, constellations of melanin God brushed on with purpose. The weight you so despise, there's more of you to love. And your plain brown eyes, no. The creator of the universe didn't choose some static hexadecimal code to put into the windows of your soul. They aren't some plain number 663300. They're the color of a freaking sepia galaxy. And the glossy magazines that pull us in. The pretty printed pictures of fake teeth and airbrushed skin. Well, I'll tell you the truth. As much as I'd like to look like the girl on the cover of Vogue, I'm sure that the girl on the cover of Vogue wishes the same thing. Don't think she didn't get a little help here and there to look so sweet. A few skipped meals, years of exercise, and oh, did I forget to mention a cyber toolbox of Photoshop cheats? Why do we feel the need to glamorize pain? Why is it attractive to spit on God's name? Because that's what we're doing when we're unappreciative of ourselves. We're saying, God, you screwed up. I'm feeding into the lies of hell. What right have we to say that to Yahweh? Are we so selfish to think that we deserve more than what we have been given? A cuter nose. A brighter personality, bigger breasts perhaps, because I'm not going to sugarcoat what Hollywood screams. You need bigger boobs to win the man of your dreams. And girls, if you believe that, your ignorance I understand. But guys, if you agree, you're a boy. Don't dare call yourself a man. What's our obsession with the outside of this species? What happened to having the attitude of the psalmist in the 139th chapter, where youth and frivolity all we're seeking after? I've seen cats with more self-love than this generation. Is it not enough to rejoice in the fact that you are God's creation? Because if you look really deep and really hard and really long, you'll find that underneath all this skin and muscle, we're really just a skeleton. All of us are bone. And it's high time these bags of calcium found sanction in knowing our beauty is only found in God alone.